Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we're talking about bans. That's right, it's happening again. The roadmap that's coming in for us pretty soon, and also the wipes for main branch and also my custom servers for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. And of course, I'm Jade Monkey. So let's go ahead and cover the elephant in the room, and that's bans. Now I know there's been a lot of back and forth. People are like, oh, didn't Microsoft do their thing? And there's still people cheating. Here's the thing. It's an ongoing process, and just because you've been playing for a little bit doesn't mean that you're not going to be found, or that there won't be repercussions to those actions. I would say if you're using any of those devices, definitely don't use them on any of my servers. Unplug them completely, because we will find you. But more to the point here, have no illusions. Microsoft has the ability to see those devices, and they will take the legs out from under it at some point completely. And so none of those devices will be usable. You may or may not get a ban for it, but they'll just render all of those devices completely useless at some point. And to some degree they have, but I know, again, it's cat and mouse. But here's the big news. Last I heard, the PlayStation 5 update totally disabled those devices, the Zen Cronos devices. And that's from their Discord server, last I heard. Now, I'm not sure about the PlayStation 4, but I'm sure Sony's going to be following suit with the rest of that stuff because, again, those devices are so annoying. And yes, just using a mouse and keyboard on Rust Console Edition when it's a controller-only environment is cheating. On top of that, the scripting is also extra cheating. So any of it is cheating. We also consider that cheating on our servers. So just be advised. Like I said, if you're using these devices, definitely don't use them on my servers. Unplug them completely because we will find you. And just start playing normal, dude, because I'm telling you, they're going to take that option away, and you guys are going to be so bad at the game, so you might as well just get started now. Okay, so as I said, on my servers, we don't allow cheating. We definitely stay on top of it. We have a very consistent experience. We don't have admins playing on the server. They admin the server, so there's no admin abuse. It's very consistent. If you'd like to join us, here's how you find us. Type in Jade under the Community tab, and then sort, do the filter, and sort by player slots fullest. We should be the top two options. There are a lot of copycats, so just be advised. We do have a lot of color flourishes now on the titles. At one point, they took them away, but then they brought them back. So you'll see like the same kind of branding and like color coding there. But again, if it's a copycat server, just be advised. They're just trying to confuse people. I don't know why. I mean, let's be honest. If you ever got tricked into a server and you found out, wouldn't you just leave that server, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense, but they'll figure it out eventually. Anyways, those are our servers. We have the 2x solo duo trio BPs, all BPs unlocked. And the second server is 1.2x bi-weekly, and they're all a really great time. And if you are looking for the ability to queue skip, you can do that through VIP. That is on my channel. If you become a channel member, once you are a channel member, then you can go to my community tab under YouTube and then look for the members only post. That post, you reply with your gamertag or PSN ID, and we'll add you to the database so you have VIP for both of these servers. So it's been a really great way to jump in there, and it's a great way to help support the channel and help support those servers because it does take a lot of effort and time to maintain those. So it's much appreciated. But again, these servers are open to everybody, so anybody can play. But you know what? It's open to everybody except the cheaters. If you're cheating on my server, you will get banned on all of them, and we do share that list with everybody else that has legitimate servers. So it just doesn't pay to do it. Like I said, unplug them completely because we will find you. A lot of people think we can only find the scripts. I'm like, no. We can find it all. Anyways, if you'd like to support the channel above and beyond, you can do that through merch. I'll go ahead and put a link for that in the lower left-hand corner. Doodaloop, if you are so inclined, and thank you in advance if you do make a purchase. As I said before, all that stuff goes back into the channel. It helps out tremendously. All right, deep breath. Okay, so roadmap's coming up here. The official roadmap, which is going to be very exciting from Double 11. We should see a blog hopefully this week, at the latest probably the week after. But just know we do have our next big content piece coming in. So what that means is over on PTB, we're going to see a content update there first. So it's going to be very exciting. I don't think we'll have access to do our own custom servers with like community, like testing branch. I don't think, but we'll kind of have to wait and see. There are rumors that this is going to be some type of military themed. That may be the case, but again, the sources that I've seen aren't super reliable, and I'm not saying all of them, it's just the ones I've seen. So again, it's kind of like up in the air because Double 11 has never really said openly what updates are going to be. They've always been very, very close to the chest with that kind of stuff, close to the vest. So the fact that people are like, oh, a double 11 employee said this, I'm like, are you sure? Because like we talk to them on the regular, and we never get those kind of little tidbits. So if it is great, I mean, we definitely need new monuments. I'm all for it. But again, we kind of have to wait to see what the roadmap's going to say. I do have a video on that. We'll put it up on the end screen of the video, but I do talk about what could potentially happen for us this year, logically speaking. But anyways, it should be very exciting that this is coming up. We'll have that content update, and hopefully we get that blog post, hopefully the same day. I'm all about it. All right, onward. So we're going to hit the wipes. I am going to cover my custom server wipes as well, because we've had the question quite a bit. The 2x Solo Duo Trio server, all BPs unlocked, does fully wipe February 1st. Here's why. That server is very accelerated. Think about it. Progression is essentially off the table as far as blueprints, because you have all of them. Plus, we have the 2x, and that creates very large bases and stuff. So for server stability, and also I think for a good experience as far as how the server is being played by the players, I think that's the best way, and a lot of people do like it. So that is a weekly wipe. But remember, you can come in the day of, 2 days after, and it's always like an awesome accelerated experience, because it's like, hey, jump in, start lighting people up, like have fun. Like that's what that server's all about. So that's why it's a full wipe. We had somebody kind of talk about it. Maybe people already understand that, but we had somebody swear up and down. They're like, people don't understand that, and people don't like it. I'm like, are you sure? It's the most popular server. Our next server is the 1.2 bi-weekly. Don't let the weekly fool you. That is a full monthly wipe cycle. Okay, so 2 weeks in, soft wipe. An additional 2 weeks, it goes into a hard wipe. So the full cycle is a month. And we are looking at a soft wipe February 1st. So it's a great time to get in before February. Stack some BPs. You get the soft wipe. You're ready to go right when the wipe does happen. So it's right there. You guys already know how to find it. I do a lot of live streams and events on both of them. Again, we've had G-Portal on the server fixing some things. There were some latency issues this past weekend. So again, G-Portal's on there. They could very well still be on there. So if we're having any issues, rest assured, I go right to the source and the service provider themselves. So they're on there constantly to make sure that we have a good experience. So you're good to go there. And as we move onward to the wipes here, do you ever want to get rid of offline raids? Right? Sounds pretty appealing, right? Well, look no further. This is a way to stop all offline raids in the future, and I'll go ahead and link this video now in the upper right-hand corner. And if you haven't seen it and you'd like the takeaway from it, essentially later on in the year, once we do get a double 11 survey, just remember, if you don't want offline raids or you want the ability to see them and stop them, vote for Rust Plus on the next double 11 survey whenever that happens in 2024. And again, if you already kind of know about that, if you want to see some of the applications of that, this video is very good at showing some of those very real use cases, because we've done this on PC for a while, and well, ever since it came out. So it is very, very powerful. It cannot be overstated enough of just how good it is. So again, one of the offshoots of that is definitely having no offline raids, or you have the ability to know exactly when it's happening, because a lot of solos are getting rolled, and it sucks. So it's a really good tool for us solos. So check it out. All right, finally on to the wipes. I know, long-winded. Let me take another swig here. We got monthly main branch. Thursday, February 1st, 2024, no wipe. What that means is you keep the blueprints and you keep the map. The next scheduled soft wipe for monthly main branch Rust is February 29th, 2024. That could change to a full wipe. They do kind of do that. I don't think so. I think if they do have a full wipe coming in with the next update, I think it'll be the month after that, is my guess. That's typically when those things occur. So I just want to make people very aware. Don't be afraid of the blueprint wipes, to be perfectly honest. If anything, it's a good thing. If you've played Ark, you know what we're talking about. Things get a little stale over time, and it's like, what's the progression sometimes, right? I mean, different strokes for different folks, I know, but actually, because we played a lot of Ark in the past, and I'm telling you, having a BP cycle is like a good thing. And anybody, I think if you guys have been playing this for like 3 years or so now, almost, I think most of you would agree, if you've kind of shopped around a bit and kind of played, you'd be like, yeah, it's nice to have a hard wipe every now and then. It just makes things fresh. It stirs the pot on those big zergs. Am I right? Anyways, I digress. Weekly main branch. I don't want to make this too long. February 1st, Thursday, 2024, we have a soft wipe. And that soft wipe means you keep the blueprints and the map wipes. So again, if on main branch weeklies, if you're looking for a good time, or like you're switching servers and you want to stack BPs for that next wipe that's happening February 1st, get in there now. get your BPs, and then you're like ready for the wipe. You know what I mean? These servers come back online at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:30 a.m. PST, and 6:30 p.m. BST. 30 minutes prior, they go down. This is when they come up. And the store will refresh, I should say the special items will refresh 30 minutes prior to each of these posted times. So again, if you like any of that stuff that's in the store now, I think there's a garage door in there, if I'm not mistaken. If you're in the market for it, now's the time to grab it, because that'll be refreshed relatively soon. I can't wait to see what's in store for us in Rust Console Edition. Honestly, I can't wait to see, like, if we have good monuments, if we have transportation, because I know technically, because I know what is it? Those sources were saying like, oh, there's going to be no like vehicles or anything this year, but it's like we actually don't know because nobody can confirm whether or not those are Double 11 employees. I'd really like to see monuments and vehicles. That would be fantastic. But either way you cut it, 2024 is going to usher in a really good year for us. And if you'd like to see potentially what is possible for us next in Rust Console Edition, I've already done a video on that. It should already be up on the end screen, and I hope to see you on our custom servers, live stream, or the next video. Love you. Bye. Oots, oots, oots.